Very good evening to all the viewers. My name is Dr. Rudrarup Gupta from Kolkata, India. By profession, I'm the founder and director of one of the startups, namely Skill Development Interface from Kolkata, India. On the other hand, I'm the faculty of ThinkerZ School of Rural Development and Agriculture Management, which is under the University of Kollani. And at the same point of time, I'm the guest lecturer of GIS University and GIS College of Engineering in different perspectives so far by the virtue. So today I'm feeling really very glad and privileged since I'm going to present something regarding management leadership in 15th International Conference on Interdisciplinary Research for Sustainable Development 2025, which is IRSD 2025, if I'm not wrong. And before I go into the deep, I'm feeling really very proud, and I'm paying my sincere regards and extensive gratitude to all the most significant and celebrated organizing committee members, they who have been just giving us such noble platform of learning which can never be lost sight of. I'm extremely indebted and grateful under them because I'm just in a very proud position to learn lot many things under their sublime guidelines, and that is going to be reflected on 5th of June 2025 in virtual mode. And I'm the person who is absolutely very sincere to present something, and my topic for today would be directional leaders are the consequential wealth for embarking organizational stance. It is a very riveting topic, and it is one of the very acceptable matters of discussion upon the present scenario. And I have already prepared an exclusive equation, which is dream plus desire is equal to destiny, because both the dreams and desires shall have to come into the same loop just to reach the most pre-scheduled destiny indeed in style. Otherwise, we shall not be in a very proud position to reach our desired goals indeed in a very conforming manner. So leaders are those people they who are the seed of exploration and bit of execution to find out the best solution to through their prime education, because they are the best pillars of an organization, and they are the ultimate decision makers on behalf of an organization which is to be grown up in a very comprehensive fashion for successful tomorrow. Because all the associates, a number of associates, just have been earning their breads and butters just through this wonderful and most unbreakable medium indeed in the history of commerce. So leaders should have the commitment. They shall have to be very very committed and bright. They shall have to have the bright vision. They shall have to be really very honest, and they shall have to have the fellow feeling. This is how they should structure their wonderful frame of minds and their magnanimities at the same point of time, because this magnanimous attitude of a leader shall bring out the satisfactory organizational output, which is simply matter of time, simply matter of few moments. So that is how we shall have to be balanced. We shall have to bring out such parities in an organization which can never be lost sight of, and that is going to be very very engaging and enriching at the same point of time, I tell you. And most importantly, leaders to concentrate upon their best skill of communication, because it is one of the integral parts, not only to detect the problems but to prevent the solutions as well. Both detections and preventions are equally very very important just for those leaders and most sincere followers at the same point of time to regulate an organization, and it is going to be very engaging for them to be sustainable as well. So they shall have to have the meaningful interactions as well inside the organization, because this is how they shall have to come in such a most beautiful and remarkable loop to think about it, to think about the structured planning and decision making at the same point of time. And these are under best organizational functions, I tell you, in a very very befitting manner, because both the leaders and followers shall have to think about the progress of an organization right from the very very first day. Otherwise it is not going to be possible for them to generate profits, and which are one of the best mediums for all the associates to be motivated and to work hard under them only. So it is absolutely very very needful, I tell you. And organizational needs And an organization needs the trained leaders. Trained means they who are absolutely very, very experienced, very exposed, well educated, and very dynamic in nature. Active manpower, they shall have to have such manpower, they who are really very competent, accurate, and well dynamic according to their best academic merits and occupational consequences. So they shall have to have the needful decision as well. They shall have to have the systematic evaluation. They shall have to evaluate themselves whether they are into the very, very significant loop to learn something better or not. And that is why they shall have to schedule such meetings at the very, very regular intervals among all of them, because it is going to be absolutely very imperative for them to be well revised indeed in style. And finally their collective goal is to reach the best organizational apex, best organizational vertex at the same point of time, because this is how they shall have to be involved in an organization. This is how they shall have to pay the best efforts. Just in the end, they shall have to perform really very well right from day one, and that is going to be countable just from the perspective of an exclusive organizational profit, because otherwise how shall they be survived in this highly competitive globe? And most importantly, output, they shall have to think about it, they shall have to plan for the same, and they shall have to coordinate the same along with their best followers ever in the history of commerce. And an organization should be having an exclusive aim for optimistic thinking, positive application, sound organizational advancements. Or all the 3 points are equally very, very expensive and extensive for an organization to be followed upon, because the focus means sound organizational advancement and enhancement. We shall have to be enhanced at every individual interval. We shall have to be developed. We shall have to have the developments that is going to be individual and collective, no matter, but we shall have to be developed in an all-round situation. So these situations are really very important, I tell you. And believe me, I would like to end my presentation, but before that I shall have to focus upon something called IRSD International Conference. This wonderful community is really very evergreen, because the way they have been working really very hard, and the way they have been providing such platforms to all the researchers, exponents, various directors, academicians, aspirants, and most brilliant scholars, both in national and international levels. It is simply unbelievable, because those are the best people I have ever come across in this wonderful span of life, because I have learned a lot from their sublime guidelines and from the most beautiful participative leadership approaches which they have by the virtue right now. And that is how I've been really emboldened and ignited to contribute a lot and to perform once I can have some extraordinary opportunities under them, which is under the banner of IRSD 2025, which is International Conference on Interdisciplinary Research for Sustainable Development. Believe me, those are the people, they are really creating such exemplary arenas for education and for comprehensive learning. And that is why I'm feeling really very proud and privileged to be under them, and to be one of the integral parts of their point of views, at least to share my sincere opinions and thoughtful cognitions at the same point of time. And I strongly believe these opinions shall be ultimately very conducive for the forthcoming researchers and aspirants. So I'm always here to contribute and to learn something new, which is simply beyond the box in nature. And I really must congratulate and appreciate this wonderful community of IRSD 2025, because they have been organizing this most prestigious IRSD International Conference on Interdisciplinary Research and Sustainable Development 2025, which is going to be the best academic platform ever in the history of education, in the history of learning in all over the world without any fail. So I thank all of you, and I must be congratulating to all of you just for promulgating and disseminating this most magnanimous platform of learning, which is simply ageless, endless, barless, and bottomless in nature. Thank you very much. That's all for now. Goodbye.